The timing couldn't have been better for the National Museum of Wales here in Cardiff. The fossilised remains of a meat-eating dinosaur have been found near Penarth. They'll be on display here just as the Hollywood blockbuster Jurassic World enters the cinemas.
This is an incredible find. Dinosaurs in Wales are very rare, and to get a skeleton that's 40% complete is incredible, especially being a theropod dinosaur, a meat-eating dinosaur from the very earliest Jurassic. This dinosaur lived in the Jurassic, so the very early Jurassic. It was tiny, it was a juvenile dinosaur, about 50 centimetres high, and it would have been covered in a sort of a light fuzz of feathers, possibly quills. It was a meat eater, so it would have eaten tiny primitive mammals that were around at the time and lizards. It was discovered by two amateur collectors, Rob and Nick Hannigan. They go fossil collecting a lot along the beach in South Wales, and one day there was a rockfall and Rob found a block which thought it had some unusual bones in. He took it home and realised it was something special. It's the find of a lifetime, definitely. He called his brother, who lives in Preston, and his brother drove down that night to have a look at it. And then they got in touch with people from the museum and other specialists to verify that it was a dinosaur.
I've been walking along Lavernock Point, looking for fossils obviously, and wandered around up to this rockfall that had fallen out of the cliff, and had a bit of a rummage around in the rocks, and then just noticed something a bit strange that was poking out of one of the rocks. So I had a look at that rock and then put it to one side, because I thought, a lot of it was covered with the matrix, so I didn't instantly see, a dinosaur. So I put that to one side, had a look at a few other blocks, picked them up, put them in my rucksack, took them back to the car, rang Nick and said, I think I found something other than a marine reptile, which are more common down Lavernock Point. Sent photos through, and then Nick came down, and then we looked through the rockfall again, and we found other parts of the dinosaur, which we then took away and got that all prepared and engaged with the museum then to, another paleontologist to sort of try and get their opinion on what we'd actually found.
Oldest Jurassic theropod, obviously the first Welsh theropod. It's probably the most complete low Jurassic theropod in the world as well. So it's got so many things going for it. It's a dream come true, absolute dream come true.
The brothers are looking to donate it to the museum, and at the moment it's going to be on display in the main hall till September. We'd then like to move it into one of our other galleries, and eventually we'd like to incorporate it into our main Evolution of Wales gallery.
It must have been one of the most special moments of their lives when they discovered that they had found a dinosaur, and not just any dinosaur, a new dinosaur from 201 million years ago, making it possibly the oldest dinosaur in the UK. That's a spectacular find, and we are just so grateful to both Rob and to Nick for sharing this with us. Dinosaurs are a very special place in history, and in a museum they can spark the imagination in a way few other exhibits can. This week we've got Jurassic World being premiered around the world. Well, Cardiff has stolen a march on Hollywood by launching its very own Jurassic World this week here at the National Museum in Tues. The timing is absolutely perfect, and I'm sure that this major exhibition will draw in a huge number of new as well as repeat visitors. Rob and Nick were saying they wanted to share the dinosaur with the world and with the people of Wales in particular, so we're incredibly grateful to them for doing that. It was a spectacular find, and it could have been locked away, it could have been sent to another museum. Rob and Nick are to be credited with making sure that it stays in Wales and that it's open to the public to see and to view.
We couldn't ask for better timing. We could say this was planned, but actually it was a bit of luck there. But no, it's wonderful. I think it shows the science behind the movie as well, and it shows that new discoveries are still being found today.
It is the find of a lifetime, and dinosaur lovers can see the remains of the meat-eating dinosaur here at the museum until September in the main gallery, and then it'll be on display elsewhere in the museum.